I gotta see. I gotta check up on Jeffrey, man. See what's going on with Jeffrey. He gave a speech. He gave a whole speech. Yeah, we gotta watch this, twin. We gotta watch this. Yeah, I know. Gotta have my computer respect me.
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, you know, my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, you know. Managers, my kids that's not here. Really, everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just like, you know, having so much time investing into this, you know. And I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got
We
a good
accept
heart.
your
You know?
apology, thug.
I find myself in
We
a
accept
lot of
your
stuff
apology.
because I was just nice or cool, you know, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, you know, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a, you know, bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation.
You can't drink as a felon.
In this type of situation again, I'm
You
going
can't drink
away.
as a felon.
I've learned from my mistakes. You know, I come from nothing and I've made something, and
Can you?
I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides. You know, I'm sorry to the sheriff, you know, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all having to put this extra time in to be away from y'all family, you know, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know
Please, Judge,
what I
please.
am. I know the heights I've reached. I know the impact I got on people, period, in the community, you know, all people. I learned that late, like these past 2 or 3 years of my life, I kind of learned that late. And maybe it was because I was, you know, probably on drugs or anything, I don't know. But I have came to my senses and I understand what I mean to this world. But I am a good guy, you know, I don't mind doing stuff like, you know, like free shows, and I always did that. You know, I did free shows and gave it to single parents, millions of dollars. You know, I made $1.8 million on a free show, and I gave it all to single parent charity. And I did
Stop the cap.
like 2 or 3 shows that made like 7.
All right, my bad. I didn't mean to press that. But how you made $1.8 million on a free show? It's a free show. I'm confused. I'm very much confused. How is this possible? What is the math behind this?
700,000 a piece, and I gave it to the breast cancer organization. Like, you know, I do things like I put millions of dollars back into my community for real. I really did. I did more than anybody ever did from my side, you know. But I understand, you know, rap lyrics. I understand how it could be twisted. I understand what it could do to the mind of people. I understand all that, and I promise you, I'm 100% changing that. You know, it's just I'm older, I'm grown now, you know, and it's just like I'm smarter. It's more things to rap about. Like I've experienced a lot of good things. I experienced more bad things, but I experienced a lot of good things too.
He taking the Andre route.
Anyway, I can go forever.
Well, I appreciate it, and I appreciate that you do realize how much of an impact you have on people. I mean, it's past your neighborhood. It's worldwide, especially young people. And having come up from where you came up from and living in and around that, you know that gangs are damaging to our community. And it may be that a whole lot of rap music and the rap industry is, I mean, honestly, it sounds like a modern day version of kind of WWE wrestling that used to be on television, where people would just get up and posture and act like they hated each other. And it may be that that's a lot of what is going on in the music industry with rap.
She said
But
y'all fake.
whether it is
She called y'all
fake
fake.
or not,
See? I wouldn't take
it
that.
has tremendous impact on kids and young people who think, this is cool, this is what I want to do. Look at him, he's a millionaire. I can do that by being, you know, a gangster in the streets. And that's not true. What you're likely to have happen to you if you're a gangster in the streets is
You're gonna turn into me.
You get shot, you get killed, or you get thrown in prison. And those are, you know, by far the most likely outcomes. And, you know, you've been in here watching the trial, and you've seen the pictures of Mr. Ryan posing with a gun as big as he is at 15 years old and going out and shooting and killing another teenager. And that's what gangs do, and that's unfortunately a lot of what rap music does. And if you are a modern day John Lennon, you know, I mean, I might have rapped too in this day and age. I don't know, but
I'm like a cat. If I'm Thug, boy, I'm like, shorty just compared me to John Lennon. You can't tell me I ain't the shit. He needs to put that in the beginning of a song, bro. I gotta go on a song, fam. That is too far. That is too far.
I know you're talented, and even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go, and that there are ways out of poverty besides hooking up with the powerful guy at the end of the street selling drugs. And, you know, I know that happens for protection sometimes, but a much better way would be getting an education and setting, you know, hanging around with people who set a good example. And you be one of those people that sets a good example. I mean, all right, so that's my high horse on that. I could also go on. But I want you to try to be more of the solution and less of the problem. All right?
That low-key
All right.
is
So
bars.
it
I'm
is
not gonna
not
count. Just said I
lost
want to be
on
more the
the court
solution. Then that's the other
that
problem.
the state, had they been able to come to agreement on certain special conditions, was willing to entirely dismiss the RICO count, was willing to entirely dismiss one of the gang counts, and was willing to entirely dismiss this, you know, machine gun count.
Wow.
Was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today, and therefore does not seem to be particularly worried that Mr. Williams, if on the streets, would be a danger to society. I'm taking that into consideration and crafting my sentence.
Because it's free Jeffrey.
And in permitting a NOLO plea to the RICO count and one of the two gang counts, I would not be permitting the NOLO to the one if you were not pleading guilty to at least one of them. But you are, and y'all admit a factual basis for the counts that you are pleading guilty to. I find there to be a factual basis for those counts, and for the remaining counts with which you are charged, I am going to impose a sentence, and I've taken a little bit of the suggested special conditions from the defense and a little bit of the special conditions suggested by the prosecution. On count 1, the court sentence is 20 years to serve 5.
Shit. Okay. Damn. I did want to hear his sentence. But damn, thug. Free Jeffrey. It's always going to be free Jeffrey, bro, until it's backwards, gang. But it seemed like that's what's about to happen. I'm just like, damn. It seemed like they about to give that man about almost 45 years. Not even 45. So it's 20 years for one count, 25 for the other one, and he could serve them consecutively or concurrently. So technically means that he could just do them both at the same time, which is clutched up because usually people got to do them back to back, which is, whew. You're going to beat me before you out. But god damn though, man. Free Thug, bro. Free Thug, man. Free Thug, man.
Yeah. Had to go get the bag. Had to go give me some money. You already know how I'm coming.